Welcome to Homebrew Wednesday. My name is Laramo22 and I am your host for the evening. This is going to be my second video on Homebrew Wednesday, and tonight I'm not brewing beer tonight, or I'm not doing anything, transferring or anything, but I've got a couple homebrews I want to share with you guys, and I will describe them as best as I can. I'm not the best taster in the world, I'm not the best description, but I tried one IPA, and I have an IPA and a brown. So here, let me go grab them, and we'll get them open. Now go grab an opener. Okay. Now, I had one of these IPAs earlier, and it's a little bit over-carbonated, so I'm going to let you guys watch this, and we'll let it settle out. Actually, it's not pouring as bad as it was the other day. It was pretty bad. So we'll let this one sit over here and settle out, and I will go with, if you ever had a Smutty Nose Old Brown Dog, I did the clone of it. I had a friend who actually, for his birthday, I made a whole batch of Old Brown Dog. It was a clone, and I kegged his, and then I bottled about a case of it. So this is going to be my first bottle that I'm actually trying, and kind of excited about trying it. I got a little bit of a hiss, but not too much. We'll see how she pours. Looks like she's pouring pretty good. It's only been about maybe 2.5 weeks since I bottled these, so carbonation's not too there. Look, I think I got another week or two, which works out for me because I'm not going to be here anyways. But it looks like it's not going to be over carbonated like my IPA. I had the IPA. I bottled that. I did a double batch. I kegged 5 gallons, and then I did I bottled the whole other 5-gallon batch. And keg went pretty quick, but the bottles I've had them sitting up there. I was drinking the keg, so I wasn't really that worried about it. And this tonight it poured really nice, so I'm pretty happy with my results on that guy. A little bit, I'm losing my head on my Old Brown Dog, but let's taste it, see how it is. Not much of an aroma for this guy. Might as well go ahead and taste it. It's pretty good. I mean, it tasted a lot like the. Looks like it's going to need a lot more time aging, because it's pretty much, it's kind of flat tasting. The keg was actually pretty good. Everyone commented on it, but then again, they're not home brewers, so I don't have the critical my friends being critics on it. They're just happy to get free beer, right? So it looks pretty flat compared to the IPA, but I mean, this is only like 2 weeks old. My IPA is probably, I would have to say it's about 6 months old. I still have like about a case of that left. So I'm pretty happy with the brown. I mean, it could be a little bit richer, but it's a clone, so it's not my favorite beer, but I wanted to have a case of it anyways, just have another bottle around me. So I'll go ahead and I guess I'm gonna have to drink this guy now. Yeah, there's something to it. I mean, when I'm bottling, what I've been using is corn sugar, so maybe I have to change it up. I don't know. I've always had pretty good luck with it, but maybe I'm just gonna have to. I've been noticing with all my bottled beer that it's just a little bit off. I mean, not too bad, but it's not too bad. I mean, I mainly drink the keg beer, but I've been doing a lot of bottling. I had a Sierra Nevada clone, the Pale Ale clone, and I tell you what, that was dead nuts on. That's one of my favorites. I know I'm gonna have to make that one again because I'm just gonna make that and bottle it because that's one of my staple beers at the house anyway. So maybe I should just stick to my Pale Ale. I am a Pale Ale freak. I love Pale Ales, but you gotta change it up once in a while, right? That's right. I think this might get better. As it ages, I think it will get better. Maybe what I really needed to do is warm up a little bit. I'm kind of feeling it there. So as I let this guy warm up a little bit more, let me drink some of this IPA. This IPA I had Goldings. East Kent Goldings was the primary my bittering hop, and I used Cluster for the aroma and the flavor. That's pretty good beer. This one is actually, and I also threw another ounce of Cluster on the dry hop, so it's not too bitter. I've only got maybe a total, I think it was like 3 ounces of the Golding. I think it was Golding, and then a total of 3 ounces of the Cluster, and this one's one of my favorite. I was never really a big IPA fan, and that was when I first got into homebrewing, and this was one of the first IPAs that I really enjoyed, and now I can drink. I mean, now pale ales are my favorite, and an occasional IPA, I'm doing it. I made one thing I had to do this week is I got to do I got to transfer my red IPA over from primary to secondary. So I'll probably do that tomorrow night. I was planning on doing it tonight, but my wife and I went out for dinner, so that trumped all. I'm still making my video, so I'm just doing the tasting instead of doing the transfer. Transferring is kind of boring anyways. So maybe I can throw that on another video sometime, but it's just going from primary to secondary. How hard is that? This one is a really good. You can smell the bitter and the nice aroma from the cluster hops, and as soon as you take your taste, you taste it on your tongue, and then after you swallow, you still have that nice hop flavor. This one is a good one. I'm glad that this thing poured a lot better, because the one I poured the other day was terrible. It was just foaming from the get-go. Kind of like that. That's pretty much how I did it the other day. Now I guess I'll let that one settle out a little bit more. If you see that, I was a submariner, so I was a bubblehead. If you guys know, I was in the Navy, did 6 years, got out, and now Now I work for the Navy and still around working on submarines. Still, I love it. Love working with these guys. So now I get back to my flat brown. But what the hey? Someone's got to drink it, right? And looks like I'm the only one here, so I might as well do it. It's tasting better as it warms up. This is pretty good. Still have to. I think I'm going to put these on the shelf a little bit longer. Maybe wait another couple weeks. See how it turns out then. Like I said, it's pretty young. So yeah. Not sure about this brown. I'm not a big brown fan, but gotta try them all, right? So let's get back to the IPA. IPA is really good. It's nice. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. So I had some good comments from my last video. I know half the video I was missing my head, and no one even called me out on it. So it was nice. The social guy, he commented some pretty good on me. SJ Poor, he was pretty good. I'm missing some guys too. So, but I got into looking at some more of the homebrew videos, and I tell you what, the 4-0 challenge I'm gonna have to do someday. I'm not gonna do it like right away though. I gotta work up the little bit of I don't know if you call it couth or what, but I'm not used to the burping and everything, but you know what? I know I do it, so it's gonna happen one day. This IPA is really good. So there's not really much else going on here. If you want, throw the comments up there. I will comment back, and next time I'll have some shout outs for everyone, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay? Like SJ Poor's got a little saying when he ends his thing. I have one too. Have a homebrew? I know I will too. Thanks.